If any of you were wondering how to actually get my AI assistant, so all you have to do is go into the description of this video, go into the Google Drive, go here. So this is extra notes. I removed the voice mode because it's given me a lot of trouble, and I'm going to add it in later updates. And the size of the AI is around 15 gigs, but the things you'll have to install will probably add up another 10. Sorry about that. And if you want to remove the PDFs, if you won't be tweaking the AI at all, but it's open source, so I'm just going to guess you're going to tweak it, so that's one thing. Or you can just find other PDFs and then feed it them. Here's the read before start. So you go to the folder Nova AI and read the how to use text. So you go into here. Actually, first you would like, so you would do, you download this. I believe, yeah, you can just do download. Um, how many gigabytes is this? I don't know how large it is, but here this is. You go into how to use. So this is it. This is Project Nova. Here are all the features, all that other stuff. So here's how you install the dependencies. So say you would go into here. You'd open your terminal. So actually, before you do any of this, you'd have to, like, say, go into Nova Core. You would have to edit, and then wherever you have this saved at, you'd have to put it at, say, you're on your C drive, and you just cloned it to C. You'd have to change in the code from, like, path, model path. No, that's fine. You would have to just change the code for things. Like, I'm trying to find a good example. Here, the path, you'd have to change this to, say, C, and then you would save the file. This is your folder of PDFs, and then you'd have to change this, and for every other thing you would need to change. Here's the running, or first you'd have to go into your terminal, then run this command. Oh, and first you have to have Python 3.10 or a newer version. Then you just go into here, and then you would install it. See, that just needed to update. Then you can choose between all these. There's a theory mode now. I believe that's added here. I will show you. Ask Nova loads model shorts. Then yes, see normal science theory or photo theory. It just like writes a whole essay on something, on whatever theory you're asking about, and it'll generate a theory if it can, and if it has enough like data. So just the photo gen. So they would be saved to um, see photos, and then here's like that. There's nothing in here because it's just empty. This works on CPU and GPU, no CUDA. You can put any of the PDFs you want into the PDFs folder, and then that's really it. Then you would run the process, or you would run Python process pdfs.py. Then it'll extract it into here. This just copies every word with PyPDF, and see, it has 35 or 347 million characters. That's how many words there are in the 1,000 so PDFs. Torch not compiled with CUDA. If you have a AMD CPU or GPU like me, you don't have to change it. But if you have a GPU, I will make a video on how to fix that if you have an NVIDIA GPU, because it doesn't work with AMD GPUs. You have to change some code. Here's the thoughts. Here's the LLM. Hmm. Torch CPU. This you would have to change this in the Nova code to CUDA, and then whenever you run ask Nova, it would recompile it for CUDA for NVIDIA GPUs. The microphone error, you just have to make sure you have it on your actual microphone. If the model's not loading, and if you did decide to change it, you would have to just change the model in here. Weird. Here's the model. You just have to swap that out. So you'd store your .gguf in models, and then here's the Vosk model for voice. That doesn't do anything right now. And this is from a while ago. You can just remove this. But it's only like 141 kilobytes, so it doesn't even really matter. These are just goals I've set before I've like heavily modified my AI before. So you change this for a different model, maybe like a faster or a slower one. Then it would recompile and stuff. As I said, I'll make a video on these errors, and that is really it. So just quick recap. Change if it's like say on D, this is stored on D, you wouldn't need to change it, and if it was stored on C or a different path than this, you'd have to change it to the path you have stored it in. Like say C, or just say downloads, and that would work. And here's the channel link, and as well, thank you for supporting Project Nova.